body. So sorry about that. I'm definitely having some technology issues this morning. But here we are, and let's get ready and have a great workout. So we're going to get started with our usual march. I do encourage you to have some weights today. We've got a 4 exercise circuit, and we're going to repeat that circuit 4 times. Let me change my circuit time around. If you can, march around a bit. If you can take advantage of the space that you have, I do encourage you to do that. Today we're going to do 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. So we've got about 1 minute for each move that we're doing, for a total of 16 minutes of like somewhat continuous movement, depending on how you're feeling today. Okay. I want to make sure that you're feeling good and warmed up before we get into this workout, before we head into our weekend. Somewhere literally right before class started, I lost my earbuds. So I'm just going to keep keeping an eye out for them. If you see them like Blue's Clues, I hope you'll let me know. Where are the earbuds? I really don't know, honestly. It's a little bit frustrating. Okay, let's come on to the back of our mat. Start to quiet your feet down. Bend your knees. Inhale your arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, relax your arms down by your side. Take a big reach out to the side as those arms come down. 2 more times. Bend your knees, slowly inhale your arms all the way up. Energetically reach through your fingers, press through your heels, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, release your arms all the way down. 1 more time, nice and slow. Bend your knees, inhale your arms up. Exhale, relax your arms down. Now we're going to go for some jumping jacks. So just step or tap those jacks out. You don't have to jump. Oh my gosh. Ooh, one of my glutes is really tired. Keep on moving. Let's stick with this for 30 more seconds from right now. Any sort of step and tap with those arms coming up overhead, as much range of motion as you can create. We've got this. Keep breathing, keep your head up. No need to look down at the floor. I know a lot of times if I'm doing a workout and it starts to feel challenging, my chin might slump towards my chest. Not so great for the posture. Not so great for the mood. So keep your chin up. Keep your eye gaze forward for 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Stretch your fingers all the way down towards the floor. And then go ahead and give yourself a couple nice big shoulder rolls. I'm just going to roll forward and mute my laptop because there are a lot of sounds coming through. Yeah. Oh, wrong button. Okay. Great. Move number 1 for today is still going to help us warm up. We're going to go for a nice knee drive with a pull. So you're going to go at your own pace for these 40 seconds, but I want you to try and find a pace that's going to challenge yourself. You want to be tired, sorry, it's 45 seconds. You want to be tired at the end of the 45 seconds, and then you're going to get 15 seconds to rest. If you can't make it to the end of the 45 seconds and you need to take a break earlier, please do take that break. Take a pause for a sec, catch your breath, and come back into the action. All right, so let's grab a quick sip of water before we get started just to wet our palates. But remember, we're just wetting our palates right here. We're taking the time before and after class to really focus on that big hydration. Cool. And I say that with love. We begin in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Knee drive pull. So arms come up overhead. We're pulling our hands down, maybe around the knee, maybe tapping towards the knee. I like that tap towards the knee, actually. Taking a moment to actually like pause the motion. Can be a great way to really activate your abs. Or feel free to take that reach a little bit longer. You can hear I'm using my exhale each time that the arms come down and the knee drives. We got 10 more seconds. Remember, you can move a lot slower if you want. Maybe you're taking a pause, carefully placing your foot back down on the floor. each time. All right, shake it out. Next up, we've got a plank. I know. Jessica, let me give you a modification. If you do not want to get down on the floor, don't get down on the floor. You can do an inclined plank right here because we're adding to this plank. Here we go. So from this inclined bit of a plank, you're just going to drive one knee up and then the other. So we're getting a standing mountain climber. If you don't have a desk that you can lean against, you can lean against a wall. You can lean against a couch. You can press against a chair, especially if that chair is like against the wall. Or you can be down on the floor right now doing your mountain climbers. If you're not ready for a full mountain climber, from here in tabletop with your hands palms on the floor, you can still find that big exhale, knee drive. Now I know we're doing 2 knee drive exercises, one after the other. You don't have to do this mountain climber each round through. It's just an option. We're going to stand on up. Here's the one exercise where we're using a weight today. So I want you to find a weight that's smart for you. Remember, we have another round, so you can try again. Separate your feet. Stagger your feet. If you're ready for a little bit more, bend that back knee down, weight in your front heel, and the opposite arm of the leg that's behind you is just going to press overhead. Exhale, pushing up into your shoulder press. Doing my best to keep my 2 hips in one line. So even though I have a leg behind me, trying not to rotate out towards that leg. And most of my weight is in my front heel. Back ball of the foot down towards the floor. Pressing into that heel, I feel the legs engage. The weight's in the heel of the front foot, not so much with the ball of the front foot. And remember, if that's too much for you, just separate your stance. Just practice that staggered stance. Awesome. Next, we've got a squat to a side leg lift. I'm going to take that same leg that I had forward. You can go for a narrow squat. It can be really tiny if you want. And then let's find that big side leg lift. Sticking with the same leg. Here we go. Squat down. Hands can either be at your chest to try and encourage you to keep your chest up, or maybe hands are at your waist. As you come into your squat, you're sitting back and down with as flat of a back as you can create. So we're not rounding down. We're not intentionally bringing weight towards toes and letting heels lift up off the floor. You're pressing your glutes back. You're squeezing them, driving your hips forward to lift up, and then finding that side leg extension. We're almost there. You can see I'm moving intentionally. We did it. Round 1 is done. So next time through, we're going to alternate and get the other leg working that you did in those second 2 moves. First up, coming back to that knee drive pull. Inhale your arms up overhead. Awesome. Exhale, find that drive. We're back to a little bit more cardio. Getting your heart rate up. And you can, once again, take advantage of the space that you have. Maybe you're moving around. Remember, you can find that slightly more quiet tap if you want. Maybe your arms aren't going quite as high as mine because that's not what's working for your shoulders today. Maybe you're just taking a little bit of a lift and still finding an intentional tap. I want you to know that's awesome. I'm driving that knee up, and as my knee drives up, I'll tell you more about it next time. But let's come on into whatever plank form you're doing. Remember, you don't have to be down on the floor. You can still be in an inclined plank. This time, we're just going to find an alternating leg lift. So one leg stays on the floor. You're squeezing your glute. You're lifting your leg up instead of driving that leg forward. You can do the same thing from down on the floor. Once again, even from tabletop, you can either just squeeze your glute and lift your leg up while your knee still lifts at night. Or you can extend one leg at a time, lift it up, bring it back in, extend your leg, lift and squeeze. Or you can do it from your actual plank. Lift one heel. You don't have to lift that leg super high. Keep the weight shifted forward. It's weird because I can most things very long until I touch the timer. I did not. All right, great. We made it. Last up is our second to last. That's static lunge. So opposite foot forward. That means left foot forward this time, I believe. There we go. So we're working to keep those two hips in one leg, finding that overhead shoulder press. Remember, lots of weight in that front heel. You can find as generous of a bend in your knee as you want. Having some discomfort today, especially in the left side. So I'm just going to be a little bit more lifted in this side's plank. And I'm trying to just continuously do the shoulder press, top to bottom, trying not to pause too much in either direction. But if you need to pause a little bit more, where can you pause? Pausing with your arm up overhead, still taking a break, but a little bit more core is going to work with your arm up overhead. All right, last move is our squat to side leg raise. Whichever leg you have in the front is the leg that you're going to raise to the side. In 3, 2, 1. Chest is nice and lifted. Find your squat. Glutes go behind you. Side leg raise. Nice and control. How much can you stay tall through the crown of your head while you find this side leg lift? The more that you focus your eyes forward, contract your core, the easier that balance is going to be. Each time my feet come back down towards the floor and transfer your weight to the heels, sending glutes behind you. And then squeezing them. How much of your legs can you really engage as you lift up? I want you to think of them like amazingly strong, gorgeous tree trunks just rooting into the earth. Yay! All right, shake it off. We're going to start from the beginning again in just 15 amazing seconds. We're going to come over here. Got some steps. Itch. We're perfect. Okay, back to those knee drives. Inhale, arms up. Using my space. So remember, you can stay in one place, keep things a little bit easier, or you can start to move around a little bit more. You can bring your arms as high up overhead as you want, or you can do that tiny little tap, just bringing your hands about in line with your eyes or your chest. So you're making this workout for you. We're already here on round 3. We're more than halfway through now that we're in the first loop. You can be twisting quite a bit here, working a little bit more of your obliques. Time for that plank. All right. I'm going to come down on the floor. This round through. Let's come on back to those mountain climbers, but I want to show you can do them even from tabletop. Begin. So here from tabletop, pushing into hands palms, activating the back, pulling the belly in. We're already working. One leg lifts and you're driving your knee towards your elbow or your tricep. Maybe it comes nowhere near your elbow or tricep. Maybe you're actually able to tap it. You can still be nice and long here, maybe driving one knee in at a time, the other knee in at a time. Perhaps then you walk your legs in for a second, take a break. Step yourself back out, because with challenge comes change. If you're new, I don't expect you to do 45 seconds of mountain climbers. What can you do? Can you do one mountain climber and then take a break if you need to? Let's stand on up, static lunge. Also, I put those in there because I know you're going to get pretty sweaty as you come up and down. All right, static lunge, whichever leg you're starting with. I've got my right leg forward, weight in the left hand. Things got a little confusing last time. I think I might have only been working my left arm so far. It's okay. I'll watch the video, and I promise I'll correct things later. So remember, most of your weight's in your front heel. Your right hip is tucked back. Your left hip is coming forward. 2 hips in one line. Doing those planks on the floor without the air conditioning on. Definitely got a little sweaty. We're so close to the end, everybody. Keep going. Yay. Take a break, put your weight down. We're coming back to the squat with side leg lift. I'm still gonna lift the leg that I had towards the front. I'm gonna go for a slightly wider squat this time. Ready? Chest up. Here we go. Squat. Shift the weight. Side leg lift. Carefully and quietly bring that foot back down. You don't have to lift your leg as high. Remember, we're trying to go for that length. Something a little more challenging would even be bringing your arms up overhead, still without a lot of impact to your joints. If you brought your arms up overhead, though, really work to keep the space of shoulders away from your ears. Can you keep your biceps by your ears as you come into your squat? Pressing equally, keep your feet ground on the mat. Take a break. We got one more time through. Shake those arms out. Brought them up overhead. Starting once again with those knee drive pulls. 3, 2, here we go. Last 4 minutes of work. Oh, I'm so proud of you. I hope you're feeling proud of yourself for coming, for creating a challenge, however you needed, whatever modification you needed to make, whether you needed to make things harder or you needed to make things easier. I'm so proud of you for just coming and breathing and moving. Gonna move a little faster here. It's our last round. I know I get plenty of time to just sit at my desk. Too much time to sit at my desk today. So I really value this opportunity to stand up. Nice. We got our plank. We're back to our plank with the leg lift. So one time we drove the knee forward. One time we're driving the leg back. Remember, even from right here, you can extend one leg back, take a lift, and bring it in. Maybe you're even on your knees right here with the weight shifted forward. Either with knees bent, squeezing glutes and lifting, or from your plank, alternating and just lifting a heel up, even if it's just for a second. But how many seconds can you lift that heel up? Can you keep that long length in your back? If lifting your heel up means that your belly really drops towards the floor, then don't do that. Then come on onto your knees. Find that little squeeze right there, because I want you to protect your back. I want you to be smart for yourself. Oh my gosh, one last move. Squat to side leg lift. I'm being smart for myself. I'm going to move this giant table. You can't see right now. Later this afternoon. What? Oh no, we're squatting. I hope you're squatting if you can still hear me. It looks like the camera is still going. But also my computer just seemed to die out. All right, let me just tilt this back down. We're in our squat and side leg lift. We're in the last move. Sorry, I took my earbuds out. We're just going to keep going. Squat to side leg lift. Well, okay, we made it. Well, things happen, everyone. So I want to encourage you, if you did find yourself caught up in, wait a minute, now we're in the squat side leg lift. Let's just do it. Sorry, my camera died for a second. The whole computer just stopped. Seems like things are still working though. So we missed out one lunge, one round of those lunges with that overhead press, and I know that you're going to rewind and you're going to do that, and then you're going to be able to keep going, especially if you're not watching this super live. I do want to be respectful of everyone's time, and I realize that it is, oh my god, already past that time. Yay! So let's go ahead and stretch it out. Take a moment, shake everything, shake out your arms, shake out your shoulders, give me a little shimmy, kick your feet, maybe a little bit of jazz hands. I do actually like the way that it really feels. Kicking one heel forward at a time, just kick that heel forward, taking a nice stretch into the sides of the hips. And let's actually kick that toe to the sky. We got 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Plant your feet. Inhale your arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, relax your arms down by your side. One more just like that. Bend your knees. Inhale your arms up overhead. Left arm stays high. Relax your right hand down and grab hold of your right foot. We're going to go for a quad stretch. If having that left arm up towards the sky is extra challenging for you, then bring it down towards your hip. Or maybe you even have to hold onto a chair. Can you bring your two knees together? Can you squeeze your glutes and drive your hips forward? Lift from your chest and change. Weight in your right foot. Inhale your left arm up high. I know, we didn't do it quite the same. It's okay. Can you squeeze your inner thighs in towards each other? Can you point that left knee down? Two knees on one line, two hips on one line. Roll through the crown of your head. Try and touch the ceiling. Exhale, release that left foot to the floor. Inhale, both arms up overhead. Pull your belly in. Exhale, rain or swan dive forward. You can take a generous bend of your knees on the way down. Inhale, find a quick little half lift. Exhale, down to your forward fold. If your floor is far away, grab hold of your elbows or wrap your hands around your legs. Relax your head towards the floor. And then just bend one knee and then the other. Shake out your hips. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Transfer weight back to your heels and slowly roll yourself up. One more time together today. Inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale, relax your arms down by your side. All right, well, that is all the time that we had. Again, I'm so sorry that there was a little video interruption, but I thank you so much for coming. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and then I'll see you later for yin, right?